Hi, I'm Dr. Broussard with the Waggin Veterinary Clinic, and in today's segment we're going to discuss dog preventative care. My assistant Cole has come up with a list of questions that we're going to run through, and hopefully this will give you a better understanding of what that entails. Cole?
Dr. Broussard, what does dog preventative care mean?
To me, dog preventative care is anything that we do, medically speaking, that prevents disease. So that would include, to me, the most common things would be vaccinations, heartworm preventatives, perhaps flea control. It's products that we can give or administer that will prevent disease down the road.
How does preventative care help my dog?
Well, for obvious reasons, if we're preventing things like infectious diseases, for example, we give a rabies vaccination to prevent that dog from getting rabies. That's pretty helpful. But also things like parvo, distemper, hepatitis, all the different ingredients that come in these combination vaccines. Heartworm disease, that's huge. In South Louisiana where we practice, it's rampant, really. So how do we prevent it? We prevent it by doing monthly heartworm prevention, and there's only one way to do that. So.
How often should my dog be seen for preventative care?
How often? Bare minimum once a year, but more realistically, I think twice a year is probably a better schedule to fall into because it allows the dog, they grow so rapidly, they change so rapidly, much more so than us. Seeing an animal on a twice yearly basis will definitely give you a better chance to pick up on conditions as they emerge and not once they've been there for 6 or 9 months or even a year.
What will my veterinarian do during a dog preventative care appointment?
Okay, so in your average preventative care appointment, it's going to be a lot of the routines and things that I've already mentioned. So we're going to test the dog for heartworms. We're going to do a stool sample to look for intestinal worms. We do a great head-to-toe physical exam. We're going to administer vaccinations to prevent from all the diseases that I kind of touched upon earlier. Also, it gives us an opportunity to do what we call wellness blood work. That is typically where we run a CBC and maybe a chemistry panel. On some of our older patients, we might also include a thyroid panel, but it's looking, before there's a problem, we're looking to see if we can see the beginnings of perhaps inadequate kidney function or the beginnings of something that's affecting the liver or electrolytes or blood sugar, those kind of things. It is looking, that's why we call it wellness blood work. There's no problem there at that time, but it's allowing us to kind of look behind the curtain and see if there's anything more brewing under the surface.
What preventative medication does my dog need monthly?
Preventative medication used monthly. Heartworm prevention in South Louisiana is my first, second, third, fourth, and fifth answer to that question. Heartworms, as I said earlier, they are rampant. They are spread by mosquitoes. Heartworm preventative is absolutely imperative if you have a dog, really, I would say anywhere, but particularly anywhere in the southern half to 2/3 of the United States. It's just everywhere, and it would be downright silly to not have them on heartworm preventative. Other things that may not be mandatory depending on where your dog lives and what their lifestyle is, but various flea and or tick controls could also be considered monthly preventatives as well. Okay, well guys, thank you for tuning in. If you have any other questions, please reach out to us, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks so much.